Time now for your Environmental Watch. Here's your presenter, Dennis Springer.
In order for governments to make the switch to sustainable human progress successfully, the quality of growth must first be improved significantly. This will require changes in traditional economic thinking. The process of economic development must be more soundly based upon the realities of the stock of capital that sustains it. This is rarely done in either developed or developing countries. If progress is to be made in solving or at least confronting the major environmental and development issues facing humanity, then a reordering of economic priorities coupled to a restructuring of economic growth is necessary. Fundamental to this process is the fusion of sustainable development with economic growth. The pursuit of sustainable development requires a political system that secures effective citizen participation in decision-making, an economic system that is able to generate surpluses and technical knowledge on a self-reliant and sustained basis, a social system that provides for solutions for the tensions arising from disharmonious development, a production system that respects the obligation to preserve the ecological base for development, and a technological system that can search continuously for new solutions, an international system that fosters sustainable patterns of trade and finance, an administrative system that is flexible and has the capacity for self-correction. Implementing these principles on a global scale will require major efforts on the part of both national governments and international organizations. One necessary first step on the road towards sustainable development is the creation of a more equitable global economic order. Developing countries, in particular, are caught in an economic vice, squeezed between falling prices for their primary export products, raw materials and crops on the one hand, and the increase of cost of servicing their loans on the other. Sandusha knows about that. This can only lead to further environmental deterioration as debt-ridden third world nations attempt to get themselves out of the hawk by over-exploiting their limited resource capital, that which we have none. Thus, the debt crisis is part of a much larger development crisis, and aggravated by current developed world economic policies, which must change.